My name is Varin and I am not a genius. Today's video is about how to be successful in anything that you want to do. So how to be successful, the basics of being successful is you have to take ownership. And why taking ownership is important. I will give you 4 points that will tell you why ownership is very important. Point number 1, taking ownership makes you responsible. And when you are responsible for something, you can feel the thing. Okay? Let me give you an example. Let's say if somebody wakes you up at 3 a.m. in the morning, how would you feel? Will you feel irritated? Of course you will, because it's 3 a.m. in the morning and you are not used to it. But let's change the scenario. Okay? Let's say you have a son or a daughter and your son comes and wakes you up 3 a.m. in the morning and tells you, Papa, I'm sick. Now, will you get irritated or will you rush him to the hospital? Obviously you will take him to the hospital, correct? Why did you do that? Just because you own your son. You are a responsible father. So that's why the responsibility makes you feel for it. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, it makes your brain think in a more positive way than negative. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're working in a bakery. Okay? You are just working in the bakery and you're getting your salary. Okay? So if the bakery is working or not, if they have customers or not, do you care? No, you don't. Do you care the bakery is clean or not? Yes. If the managers tell you to clean the bakery, you will do it. But do you actually care? Do you care for the bakery from your heart? I don't think so. Because you are just working there. But let's change the scenario. Let's say one day you open your own bakery shop. Okay? So you have invested $100,000 in opening a bakery shop. You have worked very hard to learn how to bake and to gather all the resources, and finally you have opened your bakery shop. You're so happy. But let's say 1 month passed by and there are very few customers. You can't even break even. What would you do now? Will you close down your bakery, sit and cry? Or you will get excited, go out there, talk to everybody about your bakery, ask them to come and try it out, try new marketing strategies, or make some pamphlets, distribute, talk to your friends, talk to your relatives and ask them to promote your bakery? Or you will be irresponsible about your bakery? I think you will do the second one. You will be very responsible for your bakery. Because when you own something, your brain does not have time to be negative. It will ask you to look for solutions, not to blame things. So that's point number 2. Point number 3, taking ownership self-motivates you. So you don't need motivation from outside sources. You will motivate yourself. Let me give you an example. How many times you have to drag yourself every morning just to go to the office? How many times have you hit the snooze button? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times? Eventually you are late for work. Why? Because there is no motivation. But if you take ownership, if you feel for it, you don't have to press the snooze button. You will wake up by yourself. You will be motivated to go to work. So how many of you have to hit the snooze button many times before you can drag yourself out of the bed? Okay, put it down in the comments and let's laugh about it. Because I used to be like that. 2 or 3 times minimum. So if you are just like me, we can be better. Don't worry. Point number 4, taking ownership gives you a satellite view of what you are doing. Normally, if you have a straight view, you can only look this far. But from satellite view, you can look around everything. Where is the problem? So when you take ownership, you go for a satellite view. Let me give you an example. If you are working in a company in sales department, you think your responsibility is only sales and nothing else. Not training, not coordinating with your manager, not logistics. But if you take ownership, each and everything is your job. You will learn everything to be successful. Just not do your job. I'll give you one more example. So let's say you're a smoker and you're smoking, and will you smoke in your house and throw the butt on the floor? Will you do that? I think most of you will say, no, we will not. We will throw the butt in an ashtray or throw it out, right? But when you are outside smoking on the road, will you throw the cigarette butt on the road? The answer is yes, you will. Because in the house, you take ownership. This is my house. But what about the country? Is this not your country? If you start taking ownership of the country will be clean, because each and every person is taking ownership of the country. So that it gives you a satellite view. So in summary, if you take ownership, it will, number one, make you responsible. Number two, it will make your brain think in a more positive way. Number three, it will self-motivate you. Number four, it will give you a satellite view of whatever you are doing. Okay? So if you are thinking as an employee, can you be successful? Yes, you can. It's not only business people become successful, but both of them have to have the quality of entrepreneurship. You have to be an entrepreneur. If you're not an entrepreneur, then it's very hard for you to go further in whatever you are doing. If you see senior managers in any company, they take ownership. They feel like they own this and they're responsible for this. That's why in 10 or 15 years, they are the ones who are the shareholder, or they hold a very good position in that company because they feel for the company, they work for the company, and they think this is my company. It's just not a job for them. So thank you very much guys for watching this video, and if you like these kinds of videos, I have also done videos on what is emotional intelligence and how can you improve your emotional intelligence. You can click the link below here, and then you can check out other videos. There are more videos, some interesting ones. And don't forget to subscribe, like and comment below, and also click the bell icon. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.